Smile for real. Hello.
Hello, Facebook. We're back with the Alter Ego Comics Wednesday night live sale. So come on in, grab a cup of your favorite beverage, and get ready for this week's new releases.
Sorry.
And prepare to be entertained
By the woman who cannot work.
By the husband and wife duo of Mark and Angie. So pull up a chair, come in, say hi, while we get set up for this week's awesomeness.
It automatically jumps into it like this. I was just trying to share it. There.
I guess I need to post this form in the on the Facebook page. So what's good? What's good, people? Who's here? Oh, we got lots of people.
Nick is here, and Sarah, and Jess, and Mark, and Nick Baxter, and John J. What?
John J.
Well,
John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt.
Jornigan.
His name is my name too.
Michael Watson and Drew are there. I don't need. You just earned an award for your June challenge.
Nice. Except I can't post anything here.
This is how this is showing up on my phone when I want to just share it. It's like different than before. I think it's the Facebook.
Okay, we are almost ready to go.
I'm ready.
Angie's ready. I'm almost ready. Hopefully Jess will stay connected. Hopefully we have better connection than the team did last week. They had to start and stop 3 different times last week.
I saw some of that. But I was busy getting ready to get on an airplane, so.
Yep.
I'm glad I don't need to be on an airplane today.
Hey, look, there's me.
See what I mean?
Be quiet, man.
Yeah, but it's just different than normal.
Share this and group. Beat this group. Blam. Thanks everyone for welcoming us back. We are glad to be back here at Alter Ego Comics HQ. Just Weggy is joining us from the YouTubes. They are ready. Thanks for being here, Just Weggy.
I hope you're someplace fun at a hotel, Jess.
Yeah, hotel Wi-Fi is pretty bad, having been in 2 different hotels in the last week. It was rough. It was rough doing work, remoting in to the point of sale system here in the shop. It took a lot longer than I really wanted it to, but oh well.
I found other things to do.
Yep. Work never ends when you're a small business owner. But I wouldn't have it any other way. But like I said, we are glad to be back here at Alter Ego HQ. Caraco, wow. I thought that was like a beverage. Isn't there?
I believe it's an island.
Maybe it's a beverage too. Isn't that powder I put in my protein drinks?
No.
Cacao.
That's cacao powder.
Cacao powder.
You're
Okay. Well, we have this week's new releases to present to you tonight. Unfortunately, I've only read one, and Angie's read none because we didn't get in until about 11 p.m. last night. Didn't have time to read this week's new releases.
I mean, I did read 4 other books this last week.
Yeah. We're not talking about
I could talk
those.
About them. They were good.
Look at that little face just appears in the corner there.
Yeah.
But there is some. Actually, I have read more than one because I read preview copies of several of these things, and that's that's where we are. Plus, we've got some super awesome action figures. I think we're going to start with those because they're in the upper left corner. Could you hand me one of each of those awesome figures? If you are new, please look for the pinned comment, the form to fill out. We do ship anywhere in the United States. If you're local, we ask that you pick up within a week or 2. And if you are outside of the area, I will send you an invoice.
Don't you try to
I will
my nose.
What?
You see him pinching people's heads in our pictures.
I will send you an invoice if you're outside of the area tomorrow, and then we'll ship out your stuff when you pay that. Except for Jess, we know you're on vacation and got the message. So we just got these in. I love these things. I'm super excited to share them with you. The first, hopefully, of many waves to have here. We've got the Hasbro Marvel Legends Retro Collection figures. We have 3 of them in right now. We've got Captain America, the Human Torch, and the Incredible Hulk. These are 3 3/4 inches tall, so retro sized, like old school Star Wars and G.I. Joe figures, basically like any of the figures from the 70s and 80s. Each is $15. We will have more coming down the pipeline, including Spider-Man and Captain Marvel and some other ones. I own all of these. I actually jumped the gun and bought some directly from Hasbro because I am crazy about them. I love the card art, kind of the retro card art. It's got...
and they're $14.99.
They are $14.99 or $15. They give you the character information on the back. I'm debating on whether I'm going to open mine or not.
Oh, you'll just get to the second part where you you buy a second set. I know.
No, I haven't done that in a long, 30 years, 25 years.
Human Torch, and we were married.
Human Torch, Hulk, and Captain America are the first ones that we have in. Again, they're $14.99, 3 3/4 inches tall, beautiful card art.
And I did write you down for Spider-Man whenever we get one.
Yeah, I believe I have them on order already. They're just shipping in
different waves.
And if you are an old school action figure fan like I am, these are a must buy. Okay, let's begin. You want to grab the first 3?
This is going to be a fun day for me.
Yeah, you're going to get some stretches in. Hey, Tony, thanks for being here tonight. And hey, Mark and Nathan. And Nick Baxter just says Star Wars. So we'll get to that. No jumping the gun. You can't claim anything until I show them off. So my pick of the week is one of the few books that I actually had a chance to read because I read an advanced copy several weeks ago, is Barbaric, issue number 1. We have 3 different covers, cover A, cover B, and cover C, which is an homage to Conan the Barbarian. $4 for Barbaric number 1. It's written by Michael Morici. Artist is Nathan Gooden. And this is just a rip-roaring good time. This is Army of Darkness meets Conan the Barbarian. Our main character is a barbarian who is cursed with a talking battle axe X that where he has to kill and do battle whenever the battle axe tells him to. And he's also the only one who can hear that he has a talking battle axe. Or so we think. This is really a lot of fun. Action-packed, great artwork, great storytelling, funny. It's tough. It's a tough mix of barbarian humor and bloodshed. But here's a scene where his axe is telling him to get that blood. It's really good. This is the one John wanted.
I got that. Yes.
Anyway, I recommend it. I think you'll enjoy it. It's from Vault, who has been doing a lot of great things, or publishing a lot of great comics, including Autumnal and a bunch of other stuff.
I like that one.
What else has Vault done that's really good?
Mm-hmm.
Lots of other things, but Vault's really good. Anyway, Barbaric, my pick of the week. I think you'll dig it. Alrighty. If for some reason you missed out on the first 2 issues of Batman Scooby-Doo Mysteries, there is now a reprint that collects the first 2 issues called the Batman Scooby-Doo Mysteries Extravaganza. And this is $5, collects the first 2 issues of Batman Scooby-Doo Mysteries. Chad wants a cover B. Jump around, jump. And because we're not liking posts, Jess, we got you covered on Barbaric C. John, you're covered on Barbaric B. Chad, you're covered on Barbaric B. And Nick, we will grab a Scooby for you, a Scooby snack. The United States of Captain America, issue number 1, written by Christopher Cantwell, who is also the writer on Invincible Iron Man. And artwork by that person. Where are the credits in this book?
They're hidden.
I really hate it when I can't find credits. Well, you know what? The art's really solid. I would love to tell you who the artist is, but I can't find it. Oh, there we go. Dale Eaglesham. I should have known that. So this is Steve Rogers and Sam Wilson teaming up to solve a mystery of a Captain America that's running around doing bad things. Someone in a classic Cap costume is doing some bad stuff. So they are on a cross-country mission to track this evil Cap down, and on their way they discover some new people wearing the red, white, and blue. So this does introduce a new Captain America, the Captain America of the rails, I believe is what he is referred to. Yep, Captain America of the Railways. A 19-year-old named Aaron Fisher. So they'll be kind of encountering some different people who've been inspired by Captain America and maybe taking on some of those responsibilities themselves as Steve and Sam go out on this mission. So that is the United States of Captain America. Tony, we got you covered. Al, we got you covered. It is very, very good. And it is Alex's pick of the week.
You need to do that one?
Yep. I have not read this yet, but I did order a couple extra shelf copies of this week's Daredevil, Daredevil 31. It's the beginning of a new story arc written by Chip Zdarsky.
There's only 2.
Yeah, I only have 2 copies. Mike Hawthorne is the penciler, and there was a rumor that something important may happen in this issue, and that's why I ordered a couple extra copies. And I will gladly increase our numbers on Daredevil because it's one of my favorite books.
I got Captain America for Nick.
Daredevil is $4. Again, it is part 1 of a new story arc. I have 2 copies. Now I have 1 copy because Nick Baxter has claimed a copy. Hello from Turkey. Let's see. We have one of our YouTube viewers is watching from Turkey. Loves from Turkey. Thank you. Loves right back to you in Turkey. Chad would like a copy of Daredevil as well. So we are now We have achieved the Tony Turner sellout on Daredevil 31. Oh, you know what? Sorry, that came in. I got Nick and then Tony. So sorry, Chad, I sold out of Daredevil 31, but I will put you on the waiting list and try and get a copy for you. So that's Nick and Tony. You are covered for Daredevil.
Daredevil number what?
31.
And I'll put Chad's name on the list.
Yes. Chad, your name is on a list. We're going to tell you which list.
It's the DD number 31.
It's the double D list. Next. Oh, look, there's a pile here. We got a Godzilla one-shot this week. This is the first in a series of Godzilla one-shots from IDW. Godzilla Rivals. So it's Godzilla versus Hedorah.
I can't do that for you.
Oh, Siri is... Oh, no, Siri. Sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up. Go back to sleep. Godzilla Rivals. Godzilla versus Hedorah. It's a one-shot, $8. Perfect for all you Godzilla fans out there. Wow. I had a kid in here today. I don't know if Alex was up front when this kid was in. He must have been 5, maybe 4 or 5, probably 5. And he loved Godzilla. He had been in the store walking around for a little bit. He saw the Godzilla gallery statue and the Rodan gallery statue. And then he saw the new Godzilla graphic novel that came out last week. He stopped. He literally said, OMG, and reached out and checked out the Godzilla graphic novel. It was a beautiful thing. Love it when kids get excited about comics. Really, I love it when anyone gets excited about comics. Tamara, we got you covered on Godzilla. Okay, DC continues to celebrate the anniversaries of some of their characters this year, and the next up is Green Arrow. So we have a 100-page giant celebrating 80 years of the Emerald Archer. $10 for Green Arrow cover A or cover B by Neil Adams.
Same story.
Same content, yes. Lots of short stories in here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I've read probably 6 or 8 of them, all really, really good. Green Arrow, little known fact, Green Arrow was my favorite member of the Justice League when I was a kid, Justice League comics. And just like that he didn't have any powers. He was kind of a smart aleck. He had a great relationship with Black Canary.
Okay. So, Sarah?
Yeah.
He is...
No, give L, B. We're going to run out of A, so give L, B. Drew and Sarah, you got cover A. Al, we're going to give you cover B.
That's it for A.
We are out of cover A now, and we've got a couple copies of cover B left, so if you're on the fence, now is the time. Again, I recommend it. If you're a fan of the character at all, I think you'll really enjoy it.
You want to go this one?
Sorry, you got the books already. So you realize we've only done 2 of the last 4 weeks?
I
I know, that's why I'm out of sync. I don't know what's going on. I need to be resynced.
Okay.
Unplug me and plug me back in. Infinite Frontier Secret Files, one shot. 80 pages, $10. Lots of additional information. These are stories. This isn't like a who's who or an encyclopedia. These are actual short stories featuring the major players of Infinite Frontier and written by Josh Williamson, who is the mastermind behind Infinite Frontier, along with some other folks. So we've got Jade, we've got Mr. Bones, Director Bones, we've got Red Arrow, got some other, the President Superman is in here. Good stuff. Hopefully you picked up Infinite Frontier. I guess it was last week. I really enjoyed it. And the Secret Files, I think, is must-reading for fans of that series.
For Al already.
Al, we got you covered.
This is all new this week, right?
Yes.
Okay.
you know what? I will bother with this, but I only have one copy. Made in Korea, issue number 2. Not a lot of folks jumped on this, so we didn't have a lot for the shelf. It is on our personal pull list, if that means anything to you. We still have copies of number 1, $4 each. Made in Korea, number 2. Looking forward to reading this.
The dolls, right? Like the
Yes.
cyborgs or whatever.
The AI, the artificial intelligentsia.
I must not have pulled the marble.
No, I put that back because
Okay.
that's like issue 3 or 5 or
Okay.
whatever. Once we get to that point, I don't even bother with them. Parasomnia from Dark Horse Comics and Cullen Bunn have not had a chance to read this yet, but it's Cullen Bunn. If you like his work, which is primarily horror-based, then you probably want to check out Parasomnia, issue number 1 for $4. Artworks by Andrea Moody, who, let's see, he did something else that came out recently. Drawing a blank on what it was, though. We'll just stand here and read it now. Is that okay? And that way we can tell you what's going on.
Go on to Red
That's
Room.
issue 2.
Okay. This I pulled because you've got 1 and 2 on the shelf, I thought.
Issue number 2 of Shang Chi is out this week, and each issue is kind of being billed as Shang Chi versus a different character in the Marvel Universe. This week, it's Captain America. This month, I should say, $4 for Shang Chi number 2. We still have copies of Shang Chi number 1, which is Shang Chi versus Spider-Man. But it's not so much a versus; it's more of a team up in a way. Thank you, Drew. Andrea Moody is doing Maniac of New York, and I think there's a third one too. If anyone wants to chime in on that one. So if you missed out on the first issue of Shang-Chi, we still have it, $4. And we have issue number 2 as well for $4.
So,
Maniac of New York. It's not up there.
Okay.
It's
I
down
gotcha.
to pulls only. It was something recent. It was like, oh, it's a Bunny Mask.
Oh, that was nice and creepy.
Moody is also doing Bunny Mask, which I liked, but Angie did not.
Every once in a while.
The Shield, the FX TV series about corrupt cops. Nope, that's not what this is. The Shield is a golden age, maybe, character that Archie Comics has been publishing for a long time. This is the story and the art is by your friend and mine, Rob Liefeld. Here's a glimpse at the first page in case you need any more illustration on that. The script is by David Gallagher. This is a one-shot, so it's a done in one. If you like kind of the golden age superheroine. How tall is this woman? Or how short is that man? A Rob Liefeld joint, $4 for The Shield, issue number 1. Scammy call for Medicare is interrupting Tony's alter ego time. Just don't even answer that. I mean, yeah, just send it straight to voicemail. If it's a number I don't recognize, I don't even answer the phone. Sometimes if I do recognize, I don't answer the phone. What's his name? Nick Spencer is wrapping up his run on Amazing Spider-Man with The Chameleon Conspiracy, followed by Sinister War. And this is giant size Amazing Spider-Man, The Chameleon Conspiracy, one shot. $6. I only have a couple of copies. Last month, a whole bunch of you picked up Star Wars Adventures, The Weapon of a Jedi, issue number 1. Issue number 2 is now out, and this is the last issue. It was a 2-part story. This is $6. Star Wars Adventures, The Weapon of a Jedi, number 2 of 2 for $6. Another number 2 this
Jeez.
week is The Witcher, Witch's Lament.
You're fun. I went ahead and gave you the Star Wars, Nick. I hope that's what you
I
mean.
gave you the Star Wars, yes. Witcher, Witch's Lament number 2 is out this week, $4. And again, let us know if you want to subscribe to any of these miniseries or ongoings so that we have a copy for you
And I got you, Mark.
when you come looking for them. Witcher number 2 out this week. Winning. I bet that's supposed to say Witcher. Maybe it's supposed to say Tiger Blood. I don't know.
Well, we knew he wanted Star Wars because he said it way at the beginning.
Yes. Winning, do I have one?
I put it in your file, and when they go to scan them in,
Nope, not winning? I don't understand.
not Witcher.
Not Witcher? Okay.
Yeah.
Look, man, this thing is ginormous. Look at this beast of a Dungeons and Dragons graphic novel. D&D Fells 5. There's your cover. $40. Let's see here. Collects all 16 issues of the D&D series written by John Rogers with artwork by Andrea DeVito. Plus, play as the heroes of the book in 3 game adventures created for this series, replicating pivotal scenes in the story as role-playing game encounters. You can use these as the foundation for a longer adventure of your own, or you can simply play them as a short delve. $40 for Dungeons & Dragons Fells 5. Jess wants the D&D book. Is that our only copy?
Maybe.
I guess it
Maybe we'll
is.
try an extra preview.
Jess, you get Dungeons & Dragons. Cheers for good Wi-Fi. And Tony, yes, there will be a second printing of Nice House on the Lake coming soon. So we will put you down for the second printing. I can't wait for that second issue.
Yeah.
Got to see what happens next.
So you just want to subscribe, right?
Yeah, I think Tony's already subscribed, but he missed the first issue, maybe. And Caitlin was in earlier with her daughter Sophie, and she picked up some D&D minis. Didn't even know what they were, just wanted them because they were cool. She spent a lot of time kind of meandering around the D&D minis display, and she's 5-ish, maybe, Caitlin. But glad that she picked those up, and that's the cool thing about minis is they just look cool. We had people with HeroClix when they were doing Marvel and DC characters, same size, actually a little bit smaller than D&D minis, maybe about the same size. And we had customers that would just collect them because they were cool. So Soph is 6. So thank you, Caitlin, for bringing her in today, and I'm glad she got some D&D minis that she thought were cool. Speaking of cool, the next installment in the Batman White Knight universe is available. In a hardcover, we've got Batman White Knight Presents Harley Quinn. This collects the entire miniseries for $25. It is a hardcover.
Oh, you have
Yep.
to knock.
Yeah, please share her paintings, Caitlin, once she paints the minis. I never had patience for that. I tried painting lead figures in my days of playing D&D. She couldn't do it. Get the eyeballs with a little toothpick. Harley Quinn, White Knight, the Black Label series, the entire miniseries, $25 for anyone who is interested. Another miniseries, this time from Marvel, gets collected this week. King in Black is out. The entire 5-issue miniseries by Donny Cates and Ryan Stegman. An action-packed miniseries from the team that brought you whatever that thing was, Absolute Carnage, perhaps. King in Black is $25, collects the 5-issue miniseries.
I got you, Jess.
Gotcha on Harley Quinn, Jess. Thank you. From Kaboom, the young imprint from Boom Studios, we get Mega Man Fully Charged, collecting the first 6 issues of the Mega Man series. $15 for Mega Man fully charged. We've got the latest entry in the DC Kids graphic novel series, The Mystery of the Meanest Teacher, a Johnny Constantine graphic novel. $10 for this one. This is perfect for all ages, from the young to the my age to the older. The Mystery of the Meanest Teacher, a Johnny Constantine graphic novel, is $10.
That sounds fun.
Yep. An unabashedly fun book from two comics champions. This is by Ryan North, who is the co-creator of Squirrel Girl, and art by Derek Charm. Johnny Constantine.
And I got Mega Man for you, Nick.
Nick, we got you covered on Mega Man. Mega. And we have the latest issue of the Star Wars Insider. And this is the comic shop exclusive or previews exclusive Ahsoka cover. So you won't see this on newsstands. You won't get this cover if you're a subscriber through the mail. But here at your friendly neighborhood comic shop, we've got the Ahsoka cover to Star Wars Insider. This issue is $10. And of course, Star Wars Insider is the official magazine of Star Wars. Keeps you up to date on all things Star Wars, from books to TV to movies to collectibles to
I got
these
Michael
guys.
Watson.
Tamara.
Mark,
Mark, we got you covered.
Right.
I have one copy left.
Oh yeah, no, I just mixed it.
Nick, I don't know if you want. Did you get one for Nick?
No, because it
Okay.
just said.
Right. Nick, I don't know if you still want this, but I have one copy left. So first come, first serve.
Yeah, you already gave me one for mine.
Yes, Nick wants one. I did? Yeah. So that's everybody, right?
That's everybody, and
Okay. And we are out of Star Wars Insider. Thank you
know if
very
you wanted
much.
to do this.
No.
what about this? Did you already
Maybe.
try this once?
No, I'm going to do something else first.
Okay.
New-ish. We actually didn't get this the week that it was released. We got it last week in a separate shipment. But we have the first original Miles Morales graphic novel published by Scholastic. Miles Morales, Shockwaves. This is written by Justin Reynolds, artwork by Pablo Leon. So this is an original Spider-Man Miles Morales graphic novel from Scholastic for $13. I have 3 copies available. Hi, Dan. Hi, Steve. Hi, everyone. I love it when people say hi to each other.
Hi.
Hi.
I don't love it. I had a kid who was doing that to me every day, multiple times a day.
Saying hi?
Sometimes in the same period, yeah. Hi. Like you're in the middle of a lesson, and she would just say hi.
Okay. Also back in print and in stock for the first
I
time
love this story.
in a long time is Amelia Rules, The Whole World's Crazy. This is written and drawn by Jimmy Gownley. This was one of the first all-ages books that we really got behind. I think we were actually in the old store when this came out. This is a contemporary Peanuts gang with the main character being a young girl named Amelia instead of a young boy named Charlie Brown.
They all have their own little.
They have like a clubhouse, and
They all have their costumes that they wear. 'Cause
Yeah.
They're all different superheroes, but the difference is that her parents are divorced. So you're hearing her perspective on divorce and friendship, and a lot of really good themes and problem solving goes on in this. I still have kids who read it in my classroom.
This is $13. She's 9 years old, a former New Yorker who's now living in a small town after her parents decided to get divorced, and dealing with everything from being the new kid in school to getting her first kiss. But you know what? She's got her mom and her aunt Tanner, who happens to be an ex-rock star, and her friends Reggie, Rhonda, and Pajama Man. And everything's going to be okay, except, of course, when it isn't. This is fantastic. If you haven't read it, I jumped at the chance to bring this back into stock after it being out of print for a long time. I actually have an original sketch from Jimmy Gonley. We saw him in Baltimore many moons ago.
I may have a signed book on my shelf.
I think you
do. I do.
So the whole world's crazy. It's an Amelia Rules story. $13. We also have Miles Morales Shockwaves from Scholastic. That is $13. Not sure if Alex showed off this last week, but we did have one pop figure come in last week. It's the John F. Walker pop from The Falcon and the Winter Soldier for $12.
Is that the guy they don't like?
It's the Bargain Basement Cap, who is now a U.S. agent.
Mm-hmm.
And last tonight, well, you know what? Why don't you hand me that black and white there? We do have, this isn't last, I do have another item after this. Spawn number 319 is out this week. This is the sketch variant for $10.
Are you trying to cover my face again?
I'm trying to get a better, I have a plan for next week. I always have the best intentions of putting like pre-made slides together so that you're not looking at my face and a glare on a cover. So my intentions are to do that for next week. So Spawn 319, this is the sketch variant cover for $10. I have a couple of copies. Sarah, we got you covered.
Yeah, 2 more copies.
I have 2 copies left of the Spawn variant. Hey, thanks, Brian. Brian picked one up earlier. Steve says that Tamara wants a copy, so we will pull a copy for Tamara. Thank you, Steve and Tamara. So now I have 1 copy of the Spawn black and white variant available. And while you're thinking that over, I have a clearance gallery statue. We finally decided to clearance out the Dark Knight Returns.
It's got a sticker for half off.
Batman and Robin, the Bruce Wayne and Carrie Kelly gallery statue, originally $70, on sale for $35. You've probably seen this in the shop. Maybe you've even hemmed and hawed over it. It is super cool. We have one piece left, originally $70, on sale for $35. Kelly will take it. Thank you, Kelly. And because I have it sitting on the shelf, apparently, sorry, Tony, Kelly beat you to the punch on that one. I don't know how many of you are familiar with the Previews catalog. This is a beast of a catalog that comes out monthly and features basically comics, graphic novels, t-shirts, action figures, Funko Pops, trading cards, everything you could think of. It's $3.99, and Jess wants my copy of Previews. Excellent. You can subscribe to this. All of this material is also in Comic Hub, but sometimes it's nice just to have the physical copy that you can flip through. It's kind of like going through the Sears Wish Book prior to Christmas, but it comes out every month and is jam-packed of stuff. Yeah, Jess, I'm with you. The digital version is not the same. This is something I actually spent, well, it's the catalog that I order out of, which I've never really understood in the comic book industry, that you're shopping from the same catalog that I am, but that's just the way it is. So it comes with a companion Marvel catalog, because Marvel jumped out of the main catalog a few years ago. And then DC decided to jump out of the main catalog too, but that's a separate thing that we need to order. But if you want to subscribe to Previews, let me know. Happy to do that for you. And you would get a Marvel catalog and a DC catalog included with it Yes, Jess, we will get you subscribed to previews. It's the same price as a comic book, so $3.99, and an opportunity to flip through something and see a lot of cool stuff. Keep in mind that the previews catalog usually comes out the first week of the month or the last Wednesday of the month, and it has items in it. For example, the one that Jess just picked up is the July catalog for items shipping in September. So we order 2 months in advance usually. On comics, on toys and statues and things, it can be 4 or 6 or 12 months in advance. But in most cases, comics, it's 2 months in advance. So hopefully that makes sense. Again, all of that information is available in the Comic Hub app or on the Comic Hub website. But having that physical catalog, it's a lot easier to browse through and fold down pages and put Post-it notes in it and things like that. And I'm happy to order anything out of there. There's a lot of stuff that we just don't have the space to carry in the store. And we like t-shirts. People ask us about t-shirts all the time. I had a woman in earlier today with a young girl looking for t-shirts. And for us to stock X number of styles and X number of sizes is very challenging. So I'm happy to order t-shirts for you out of the catalog, but I don't think we're going to stock t-shirts ever again, unless it's an alter ego shirt, and we'll get there sooner or later.
I put Jess down and Tony for previews, and we'll check back in with you later on that, Jess.
Oh, I can't wait until you get the new previews, Jess. And happy that you're enjoying yourself on vacation. All right, Dan wants to subscribe as well. Alter ego shirts and stickers. Wow, Drew is now subscribing. This is great. We're getting a lot of new subs to previews. Yeah, we've had the t-shirts in the store before, Caitlin, and we'll probably do something in the next couple of months, like a pre-order in the Facebook group, and we'll talk to it here. You got Tony down for it?
Yeah.
Yeah. But stickers is a great suggestion. Adrian, who works here on Saturdays sometimes, wanted us to do stickers, and I kind of forgot about it, but now you've mentioned it. And she's been on a sticker kick.
I have, and I bought some stickers
when we were in Colorado.
But I bought stickers even before that during the year to put on my computer, and we'll see if we can find a distributor for stickers here in the shop in some kind of cool way to
get some stickers. Yeah. Because we have a cool logo, right?
Yeah.
And speaking of water bottles, Caitlin, our 12-year-old, put his Colorado stickers on his water bottle.
Yep.
So that's the way it is. I can just hear like Jess saying that.
So,
I freaking love stickers and magnets.
Whatever happened with the magnets? So that magnet company, when you reordered?
I haven't reordered.
No, but you did at one point, and they just didn't.
Mm-mm. No.
Somebody has to reorder.
High five. Lots of sticker love out there.
Yeah. I'm going to have to see what we can find.
Yep. Well, thank you, everybody. We wanted to kind of keep it a little low-key and short tonight, or little low-key, no pun intended.
Yeah.
We are 2 episodes behind because we didn't watch last week's episode, and we have a new episode today, and our 12-year-old is chomping at the bit to watch at least one of those. So we're going to go home and watch last week's episode of Loki.
I could watch them both.
Maybe this
shifted to this time.
I'm glad you said shifted.
What did you?
I have not shifted.
Oh,
Love the alter ego shirt.
Wait,
did we get some new previews people in there? I didn't see it. Jess says Tamara and John. I didn't see. I'll have to go back and check. We're not seeing them in our third-party stream here. But thank you for that, Jess. I will now check. I will check the Facebooks and see if anyone else wanted the previews.
I'll put question marks next to those. Yep, look above. Yeah, it's not in ours.
Yeah, they're not showing up on ours. But
thank you.
Yes, I will find that. So we got John and who was it? Tamara.
Yeah.
Okay. Drew and Dan. We got Drew and Dan.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, we got sidetracked with the alter ego swag talk. Yep, Angie got a Breckenridge Brewery shirt. I have one too, but I'm not wearing it today.
Yep.
We went to Breckenridge Brewery.
Mm-hmm.
Angie had a tasty IPA.
And then I had it again some.
She had it about 17 times.
No, I did not.
And went to the Breckenridge Brewery in the airport.
Yeah.
Had a couple before we got on the plane.
Yeah, that's the best way to fly.
Yeah, Jess knows about that. All about that. Well, thank you, everybody, for coming back and tuning in. We appreciate you. We're glad we could hang out tonight. And if you're watching this after the fact, feel free to comment, and I will chime in tomorrow, let you know if we still have stuff available. And we'll get the invoices out. We'll hopefully see you here in person soon. And yeah, have a great last day of June. And yeah, Tony, I'm glad you like that. One of the highlights for me was we hiked to Doc Holliday's grave while we were on vacation. It was quite a hike.
I was breathing so heavily. It was like, and we see these two elderly ladies, and they're up in front of us, and I'm like, if I can't catch up to these people and pass them, then I really am old. And thank goodness we passed them, but I was breathing heavy the entire time. It was a great little hike.
Yeah.
Mostly uphill.
Doc Holliday's grave was pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks, folks. Have a great rest of your night, and we will see you again next week. And